Breaking news. It is now obvious that Donald Trump is working for the Clinton family. Let's now take a look at the proof. In 2004, Donald Trump admitted in an interview that he probably identifies more as a Democrat. He admitted that he used to be a registered Democrat and that he likes Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton.
I was a Democrat for a period of time early on, and then I was also an independent, and then I became a Republican. It's pretty pathetic, to be honest with you.
Donald Trump, do you still consider him to be a friend? Was he ever a friend or an acquaintance?
I knew Donald Trump. I represented New York. I got to know him.
Donald Trump admits that Hillary Clinton was good to him as a senator after 9/11. The next year, in 2005, the Clinton family attended Donald Trump's wedding to his wife Melania. Clinton, of course, had a front row seat.
You were at his wedding?
I was at his wedding. That's right.
Also, it is known that the Donald and his sons have donated money to the Clinton campaign in 2002, 2005, 2006, and 2007, according to state and federal disclosure records.
Millions. I give him millions to everybody.
So do you give, though, based on principles, or do you give based on who's going to do things for you politically?
They all love me. Let's put it that way.
You were Republican, then you were independent, then you were a Democrat for 8 years, then you were unaffiliated, then you were Republican.
In July of 2008, Donald Trump is seen meeting with the Clintons and other top Democrats at Trump National Golf Club, New York. They are playing golf while discussing Hillary Clinton's upcoming presidential campaign.
So you guys were apparently friendly. He thinks you're a terrific woman and you were doing a good job, which is a bold thing to say.
According to a report in the Washington Post, in late May of 2015, just before announcing his run for presidency, Donald Trump had a secret phone call with Bill Clinton, who encouraged him to play a bigger role in the Republican Party. At this time, Hillary Clinton had declared she was running for president, and her campaign was losing some steam.
You do have to understand that I'm in New York City. It's virtually impossible in New York State. If you look, I think it's 3-1 Democrat to Republican. It's virtually impossible. So as a businessman in New York City, and now all over the world, but as a businessman in New York City, I have to get along with Democrats. If I don't get along with Democrats, I'm sort of like out of business.
The billionaire businessman officially joined the race 3 weeks later on June 16th.
She used to donate, you gave a lot of money to her over the years.
Because I was a businessman, I guess I still am, and that's part of the game. And that's part of what's wrong with this country. Because as a businessman, I could have gotten anything from anybody. And that is part of the problem.
Now, Donald Trump and the Clintons are completing their master plan by increasing the divisive hate speech. This will cause the Republican Party to eventually rip in half, granting Hillary Clinton a decisive win. Donald Trump is a shrewd and cunning person who will stop at nothing to get what he wants.
They all love me. I did very nicely in life.
Money based on political beliefs, you were given money based on currying favor, like many people do.
People love me. And you know what? I've been very successful.
You're all over the place politically. You say you're a conservative Republican. You're giving money to Hillary Clinton, Harry Reid, Nancy Pelosi.
I get along with everybody. And that's part of the problem we have in the country.
And now Donald Trump does not need to pay cash. All he needs to do is run for president as a Republican, divide the country, then sit back and watch. As the old saying goes, divide and conquer.
You give, and it's part of the problem, and I talk about it all the time. Part of the problem.
So even though you're doing it, you're saying it's a problem.
Well, I'm saying this. They won't necessarily do what's right for the country. They'll do what's right for their special interest, their donor, their lobbyist, etc. Not good for the country.
Donald admits himself that, quote, as a businessman and a very substantial donor to very important people, when you give, they do whatever the hell you want them to do. As a businessman, I need that.
Is it like professional wrestling where you guys all pretend to dislike each other to win these elections and then you're all pals behind the scenes?
Well, he's not the only one.
As a businessman, he is now giving to the Clinton campaign in order to later add a return when she eventually becomes president and he returns to being a businessman. Don't believe everything you see. Beware the conspiracy.
try not to, get into the personal stuff.
But I was a businessman. I was with everybody. Everybody loved me. When I called them, they always treated me well. Yeah.